And I believe she's alive, and I would much rather be able to tell Mr. Reed that his wife is wanted for embezzlement than that she is missing in my county and we've discovered her body. Either way, it's not a good ending to this.
Now, it has been more than 6 months since Linda Reed was last seen. The Copiah County Sheriff believes that passage of time may make it even harder to find her. Reporting in Copiah County, Megan West, 16 WAPT News.
The sheriff says one of Reed's ex-husbands told him he believes she may be hiding in Mexico because she has always liked that country, but he says they have no clue where she is at this point. This is new at 5. Jail staff are reviewing surveillance video to see who started a fire inside the Warren County Jail. Deputies had to transfer 18 inmates to Rankin County after inmates set some sheets and paper on fire in a cell block. Deputies were able to douse the flames quickly, but one inmate needed treatment for smoke inhalation. Traffic is moving again tonight after an 18-wheeler slammed into 2 utility poles at a busy Pearl intersection. Power was knocked out near the Heart of Pearl Shopping Center on Bearderman Road off Highway 80.
That's what I thought was the power line.
Well, James Wilson says he was driving his Estes Company 18-wheeler when he made a turn and his big rig caught some drooping lines. Those lines snapped 2 poles and the lines were draped over his truck. They were phone lines, actually. They were not power lines, so no one was hurt.
No, it's not the driver's fault that these things have sagged that far down. Just one of those unfortunates.
Well, the roads around the shopping center were closed for hours as crews resuspended those lines and replaced those snapped poles. In less than an hour, the Jackson City Council is expected to vote on a $90 million water system upgrade. Project leaders say the upgrade will replace the city's water meters and nearly 2 miles of sewer lines. The plan also calls for repairs for the city's 2 water plants. Police have not charged a man for a double shooting over the weekend. 22-year-old Jimmy Rainey turned himself in for the shooting on Delmar Street in Jackson. Police say the 2 men were armed when Rainey shot them. Rainey claims they were confronting him about a previous fight. Jarvis Lewis died from his injuries at UMC. Doctors treated Damian Lewis for a gunshot wound to the shoulder. The case will now go to a grand jury for review. Copiah County deputies say a suspect in a Hazelhurst motel murder was caught in Nevada. Cedric Jordan will be extradited from Las Vegas to face charges for the murder of Katie Dillon. Deputies found Dillon's body inside a room at Hilltop Motel in May. The sheriff believes Jordan, who goes by the name Doug, knew Dillon, but he won't say whether the two were in a relationship. The Yazoo County Sheriff now says a man found dead in a ditch is a homicide victim. Deputies recovered the body of Ronald Malone yesterday along Big Mound Road in Bentonia. The sheriff says Malone had multiple stab wounds. MBI is heading up the investigation. No arrests have been made.
We can't say what it is right now. As it was a homicide, there's no charges been made, but we do have a body that have stab wounds to the body.
The coroner says he's not ready to release the cause of death. Also in Yazoo County, deputies say they're treating the death of a toddler as a homicide. Investigators say 1-year-old Kylie Jennings was at a babysitter's last week when someone called for help. The child was taken to a hospital, then later flown to UMC. Jennings died Saturday from head injuries. No charges have been filed. A judge set bond at $2 million for a Gulfport man charged with 2 kidnappings. Terry Slater was arrested after he allegedly tried to kidnap a girl Sunday who was able to escape. He's also charged with kidnapping a 14-year-old girl who was reportedly forced into a church van. House Speaker John Boehner made a trip to Jackson, but he didn't stay here long. We're told Speaker Boehner was here for a quick fundraising event. Pearl Police escorted him from Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport last night to his hotel. Then 5 agencies escorted him today to the Jackson Country Club for that event. No word who he was fundraising for. It is a big night in the race for the White House. President Obama and Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney meet in their second debate. The stakes could not be higher. 16 WAPT Sally Kidd is live in Hempstead, New York with a preview for us. Sally.
Well, good evening, Stephanie. The round 2 showdown is going to take place in this arena behind me at Hofstra University. It's a town hall style format, and that really changes the dynamics of the debate. The pressure is on, big time. With polls putting the race in a dead heat, tonight's matchup could be a make-or-break moment for either side. Both candidates arrived in New York after several days of intensive debate prep.
This is the only debate in which both of them will get questions about anything, foreign policy, domestic policy, economic policy, and they're coming from voters directly.
For President Obama, tonight is about redemption. Advisors say he needs to deliver a strong performance after a weak showing in round one.
He understands you have to put the choice in front of people. He understands he's got to, and he'll explain sort of where we've been, in this economic calamity, where we want to go to continue to strengthen our economy and keep us on that path forward.
For Republican Mitt Romney, it's all about building on the momentum he generated after that first debate.
Like Mitt Romney just has to be Mitt Romney. You can't worry too much about what the other person's going to do. The president's in a corner. His poll numbers are sagging. He's not doing as well with women. The economy's sour.
Analysts say the town hall format could be tricky, and the candidates will need to strike the right balance to connect with voters without turning them off.
They'll both be getting up, walking over to the questioners. They need to be friendly and substantive without being aggressive. Pointed but not aggressive.
And that town hall audience will be made up of about 80 undecided voters. Should have enough time for 12 of them to pose their questions directly to the candidates. Live in Hempstead, New York, Sally Kidd, 16 WAPT News. Stephanie.
Well, Sally, what else can you tell us about those audience members and how they were chosen for this debate?
Well, they're all residents of Nassau County, New York, which is where this is taking place. They were chosen by the Gallup polling organization. Gallup says essentially they chose voters at random, called them up, asked them a series of questions to determine whether they are uncommitted voters. And if they met certain criteria, then they were allowed to participate. Back to you.
Okay, Sally Kidd, thank you so much. Well, a lot of college students are making time to tune in for this debate. 16 WAPT's Aaron Kelly is live at Tougaloo College, where students have a lot of interest in what's said tonight. Aaron.
Good evening, Stephanie. We are outside of Woodworth Chapel at Tougaloo, and this is where MSU poli-sci professor K.C. Morrison is going to have a discussion tonight about President Obama and the African American agenda. Later, students will meet across campus at Holmes Hall to watch the debate and discuss it. We also stop by Mississippi College, where college Republicans will have a watch party on their campus. Many people saying tonight that this debate has a huge impact on this election. Live at Tougaloo College, Aaron Kelly, 16 WAPT News.
Well, Aaron, of course, you've been talking to some students. What are the key issues that they want to hear tonight?
Well, Stephanie, these are college students, so it may not surprise you. They want to hear about jobs, also student loans, Stephanie. We'll have more on them coming up at 6.
Very obvious. All right, Aaron Kelly, thank you so much. And again, 16 WAPT is your source for the second presidential debate. It's at Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York, as you saw. You can watch it at 8 right here on 16 WAPT. We'll also stream that debate live on WAPT.com. You can also chat about the debate on our website. And don't forget to download our app to keep you up to date on the race for the White House. Just search for Commitment 2012 on your smartphone or iPad, then click 16 WAPT. That election app has everything you need to know before Election Day. The world's average temperature for September tied the warmest on record for the month. According to NOAA's National Climatic Data Center, the combined land and ocean surface temperature for the world was 61.3 degrees. That ties with the previous warmest September set back in 2005. Jackson's average monthly temperature was close to average. All right, David, let's check in with you now. You are keeping an eye on Rafael tonight.
That's right. We talked about this last week that we thought a storm would form. It has. Boy, I tell you what, Stephanie, it's moving to the north-northeast at 30 miles an hour, and that's what happens this time of the year. Those westerlies pick it up and move it, and it is moving quickly past Bermuda here now, and it'll be dying in the central Atlantic. So, another named storm and another storm not affecting the United States. We have another cold front headed this way, and find out what's in store for our weather with that coming up.
Plus, a popular snack causing problems for many schools, why some are banning it. And the Secretary of State is talking about the deadly attack at the consulate in Libya. You're watching 16 WAPT live at 5.
The Associated Press Best Newscast in Mississippi and an Emmy Award for Best Newscast in the Southeast region. This is 16 WAPT News, the one to watch.
Getting around the Mid-South has never been easier now that the Go Anywhere event is here. From catching the big game to road tripping along the Music Highway. No matter where your travels take you, a Focus, Fusion, or Fiesta can help you go further. With Ford quality, great fuel economy, and exclusive technology. Now during the Go Anywhere event, get 0% financing for 60 months on a new Ford Focus or Fusion. Only at your local Ford dealer.
To us, she's not just a grade 1 tumor. She's a mom who needs help explaining cancer to her children. He's more than a prostate cancer patient. He's a business owner who needs flexible chemotherapy schedules. At Baptist, we understand that every patient is a person with a family, with commitments, with special needs and fears. And although we treat more people than any cancer center in Mississippi, we treat everyone like they were the only one. Baptist. Visit mbhs.org.
Storms make everybody in my house a little nervous. We understand.
So Entergy keeps you informed with outage maps and text alerts.
That let me know when my lights will come back on and why they're out in the first place. I can even make sure everything's okay over at Mom's house.
Entergy keeps you posted with vital information.
The more I know, the more we can relax.
Stay safe and informed through Entergy.com.
That's the power of people.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Germany. Welcome to Germany Dental. It really is amazing what a new smile can do for someone. It gives them more confidence and self-esteem. At Germany Dental, we provide several cosmetic treatment options, ranging from the advanced teeth whitening to a complete smile makeover.
Free x-rays and exam for new patients. 0% financing is available.
Comfort is key. Germany Dental.
The compact car wannabes. There have been a lot of them launched over the years, and most of them have fallen a bit short. Because try as they might, they just can't outlast the legendary Toyota Corolla. In fact, 80% of Corollas sold in the last 20 years are still on the road today. Now get $1,500 customer cash or lease a 2012 Corolla L for $169 a month for 36 months with $23.49 due at signing. See your local Toyota dealer.
You're watching 16 WAPT News Live at 5 with Mississippi's only Emmy Award-winning news team, Stephanie Maxwell, Darren Tito, and Weather with Chief Meteorologist David Hartman. This is 16 WAPT News, the one to watch.
Filtered sunshine for most of the afternoon. Have this thin deck of high clouds across the area. They will be moving out a little bit later, but still was a nice day. 78-49 high, low, sunset 6:26. Current temperatures at 71 degrees. You can see the sun through the high clouds. Light east-southeasterly wind, so it will be a nice evening. Don't worry about those clouds. No rain around, and the weather remains very quiet. Late tomorrow night, a line of showers and thunderstorms will whip through quickly, and then reinforcements are on the way. More cool air. Look how nice these temperatures are. Low 70s, thicker clouds over there towards Shreveport. It was 69 last hour, 67 right now. Here are the high clouds. We started off clear and very sunny. They're moving through this upper level disturbance coming across the Texas-Louisiana border right now, a little stronger than expected, and you look off to the northwest, that clearing line will steadily move our way, and it'll be here in a couple hours. Live storm showed 16 Doppler radar, shows that batch of rain moving towards Lake Charles and southwest Louisiana. It is dropping to the southeast, so this will pass off well to our southwest, no rain this evening. So back over to the maps, and the next weather system to affect us is now coming together here over the northern Rocky states. A pretty potent area of low pressure, certainly strong for October, and this will dump down another cold front, and it is going to move quickly our way. It will be moving through late tomorrow night. Before that front gets here, tomorrow looks like a breezy and warm day. There should be a great deal of sunshine, a lot sunnier than it was today. Maybe some puffy clouds in the afternoon, but it looks like middle 80s across most of the area. And the wind will be gusty. I'm thinking 15 miles per hour, but there could be higher gusts than that in the afternoon ahead of this front. Now, tomorrow evening, there could be some strong storms in the delta of Mississippi up towards Memphis. And in any event, a line of showers and storms will be forming along that front and will come through late tomorrow night, maybe by midnight or so, and then cooler air filters in behind the front. Thursday should feature sunshine. It looks like skies will clear off very quickly behind that front. Here's the Pinpoint Predictor Plus about 24 hours from now. The line of showers and storms forming to our northwest, and watch it whip through very quickly tomorrow evening, and then there it is, gone just like that. So the best chance of any kind of severe storms will be in the Delta, about a 30% chance up there. As far as rain and thunderstorms, looks like about a 75% chance, and cooler weather is certainly on the way. So the clouds move out later on, 54, a pleasant low, breezy and warm tomorrow, 84. Those winds will be gusty in the afternoon. Then there'll be a chance of a late night thunderstorm. Then skies will clear by Thursday morning. Great stretch of weather. Look at those temperatures, 70s and 40s as we head towards the weekend. Certainly seasonable mid-October weather in the forecast. Looks like next chance of rain late tomorrow night, but it will be in and out quickly.
And after that, it's nice.
Sure
All right,
is.
David, thank you so much. A new study shows you need your sleep to stay fit. Researchers at the University of Chicago discovered sleep deprivation reduces the ability of fat cells to respond to the hormone insulin, which is crucial for regulating energy storage and use. Over time, this could lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and other problems. Yeah, apparently kids are showing their love for a snack, but some schools have a different opinion about it.
This is 16 WAPT News, the one to watch. 16 WAPT weather is brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi, reminding you to be active 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Learn more at bcbsms.com.
Join country music's biggest stars. Win tickets to the CMA Awards in Nashville.
It's going to be a good night tonight, baby!
Listen to US 96.3 Country all this week for your chance to enter.
The CMA Awards, live Thursday, November 1st on ABC.
Our hospitals deliver more healthy babies and have more intensive care resources for the tiniest preemies than any other single hospital in the state. Because the best thing about any hospital stay is going home. So whether you live in Madison, Brandon, Byram, Clinton, Flowood, or anywhere in central Mississippi, we are right here in your neighborhood. 5 great hospitals, 1 single focus, getting you back where you belong.
What's best for headaches and migraines? The blue bottle? The red bottle? Is that what you really want? Chronic headaches can rob your quality of life with terrible suffering. Last year, hundreds of migraine patients turned to Tullis Chiropractic Clinic. They wanted answers. They wanted relief. And that's just what patients get at Tullis Clinic. If you suffer the torture of headaches that destroy your quality of life, put down the bottle and call the headache specialists at Tullis Chiropractic Clinic.
Guided by faith, shaped by family tradition, and called to serve his community, Supreme Court Justice Bill Waller Jr. has always stood for what's right. A father and husband, a church deacon, and a retired member of the Mississippi National Guard, Bill Waller has a reputation for honesty and integrity. As Chief Justice, he's led the fight to reform our courts and restore trust in the judicial system. Supreme Court Justice Bill Waller Jr.
Attention Mississippi business owners. Billions of dollars have been set aside to settle the BP oil spill litigation. If your business experienced even a modest decrease in revenue during 2010, regardless of the cause, you may have a claim for money damages. The settlement now includes almost every kind of business located anywhere in the state of Mississippi. It is not limited to the coastal areas. There are important deadlines, so act now. It could be a costly mistake to assume your business does not have a claim. If we can't get you money, we don't get paid. Call us at 1-800-222-5950.
Do you know how many lawyers have not been to trial in years? Guess what? Insurance companies do. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our results. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Frito-Lay's Flaming Hot Cheetos are getting a lot of attention. Yeah, this music video about the famed snack has more than 3 million hits on YouTube. The snack is now banned in some schools across the country. Leaders say their concern is nutrition. It has 26 grams of fat and a quarter of the amount of sodium that's recommended for each day.
Our brain is really hardwired to find things like fat and salt really rewarding. And now we have foods that have them in such high levels, it could trigger an addictive process.
Well, experts say hot Cheetos are hyper-palatable, meaning they're highly addictive. Obviously, the notion you can't eat just one. Well, Frito-Lay says it does not market products to children ages 12 and under. The peanut butter recall is expanding today. The FDA has announced Sunland has added raw and roasted shelled and in-shell peanuts to the nationwide recall. Salmonella has been found in raw peanuts at the New Mexico plant. Earlier this month, peanut butter sold by Trader Joe's, manufactured at Sunland, was linked to dozens of salmonella cases across the nation. You're about to see the Trader Joe's Valencia Creamy Salted Peanut Butter made with salt. For a full list of recalled products, head on over to WAPT.com. More drugs have been recalled linked to the meningitis outbreak. Authorities are looking at 2 more drugs made by the Massachusetts pharmacy linked to the outbreak. The number of people sick is now at 214. 15 people have died. The Mississippi Board of Pharmacy says it is aware of the drug recall. All state companies have been notified that carry the drugs and have pulled them from circulation. Now, these are not the contaminated injections. These are other drugs the company mixed. They are being recalled, though, for precautionary measures. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has taken responsibility for the security of American diplomatic outposts. Her statement comes after the September attack on the consulate in Libya that killed a U.S. ambassador.
I take responsibility. I'm in charge of the State Department, 60,000 plus people all over the world, 275 posts. The president and the vice president certainly wouldn't be knowledgeable about specific decisions that are made by security professionals.
Clinton said an investigation to determine what happened at the U.S. consulate in Benghazi is underway. She says her mission now is to make sure such an attack will never happen again. Target is gearing up for holiday sales, plus Facebook has a plan to tackle security. That's up next in your Bloomberg After the Bell report.
This is 16 WAPT News, the one to watch.
I believe we're making the most dependable trucks on the market.
We're making Toyota trucks.
And we build them better than they have to be.
Right here in America. We're not making them for Ford or Chevy. Toyota.
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 The Toyota Tundra. The truck is dependable as the people who make them.
Come see what we're building.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $3,400 on Tundra Crewmax TSS Edition for a total savings of over $8,000 at your local Toyota dealer.
Making a burrito bowl, I think it made Taco Bell a little bit nervous, mostly because they're used to wrapping everything in a tortilla. But I say, guys, lose the tortilla and share these beautiful ingredients with the world. Amazing black beans, beautiful marinated chicken, chunks of avocado in your guacamole. If you want to show people you're changing, show them you're changing. People are going to love this. They won't even believe it's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's new Cantina Bowl. You'll love it, or we'll replace it with something you do. Guaranteed.
Hey, baby girl. Welcome to a family of strong women. We take care of each other. We laugh a lot. And we live by faith. That's why the first time we ever saw you was at Baptist for Women. That day was a miracle. But it wasn't our first day there. Baptist feels like part of our family. That's where I take your great-grandmother to keep her heart and her body strong. And I go to their Center for Breast Health, not only because they pamper me, but because they helped me become a survivor and stay one. Your mom went to Baptist to meet with a specialist, and what she learned is one of the reasons you're here today. All this is important because there's nothing more precious in this life than family and health. And Baptist for Women helps us take care of both, all in one place, for every age and every stage. 4 generations and counting, baby girl.
Amazon has announced it'll hire 50,000 workers for the holiday season. Amazon is one of many companies planning big seasonal hirings. Analysts say U.S. retailers have so far announced plans to hire more than 400,000 holiday workers. Apple extends another invitation and Target fires another shot in the battle for holiday sales. Deborah Koster has your Bloomberg After the Bell report.
Stocks rallied today, sending the S&P to its biggest gain in a month as earnings coming in better than expected, and that included both IBM and Intel kicking off 2 weeks of earnings reports from the largest U.S. tech companies. Well, Apple stock among today's gainers as the company sent out invitations for what it's calling a special event on October 23rd in San Jose. Sources say Apple will unveil a smaller version of its iPad that analysts say will probably cost $300 or $350. Well, Target says it will match on online prices from Amazon, Walmart, Toys R Us, and Best Buy through December 16th. Target is trying to increase sales through its website, as well as combat showrooming, where shoppers use physical stores to look for merchandise, then order them from online retailers. Facebook trying to boost security on its site. The social media giant adding 7 new partners and new tools for mobile devices to keep its pages secure from malicious software and hackers. I'm Deborah Costrin with the Bloomberg After the Bell report.
And here's a live view. Ooh, look at Interstate 55. That is from the County Line Road Skycam, Hilton Skycam. Look at that terrible backup on the interstate. Avoid that area if you can. We also have a look at your primetime lineup. When we come back, David has a check of your forecast. You're watching 16 WAPT Live at 5.
Strip away the rugged design. Strip away the Utilitrack, the spray-on bedliner, and even the satellite radio. You know what's left? The American-built Nissan F-Alpha truck frame. The ruggedly capable Frontier Titan. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Now get $1,500 back on Frontier. Visit ChooseNissan.com.
Make tomorrow awesome and get the best in entertainment with Xfinity from Comcast. For a limited time, get a great offer on Xfinity TV with HD DVR service included, so you can record and watch your favorites. Plus, you'll get the top networks and popular channels in crystal clear digital picture and sound. Switch to Xfinity TV for $14.99 a month for 1 full year and get HD DVR service free for 3 months. Plus, Showtime included for 6 months. Make tomorrow awesome and switch today. Offer now extended until October 21st. Call 1-800-XFINITY now.
How you doing? Yeah. All right, all right. Now this is a party.
What is that? Go. All right.
Give me some more of that sauce. I don't know. I think I might bail. Yeah, it's pretty dead.
One is never enough. New KFC Dip-'Ems. Freshly prepared tenders dipped in irresistible sauces.
This is it. Now this is a party.
Try a 3-piece combo for just $5. Today tastes so good.
Vote now for the Blitz 16 Bank Plus Player of the Week. Here are this week's nominees.
Log on to bankplus.net or call 601-923-1986. The winner will be announced every Wednesday night during 16 WAPT Sports at 6 and 10 p.m.
16 WAPT News is brought to you by News Talk 1180 WJNT.
ABC Wednesday. TV's best comedy is all new.
Here comes trouble.
And it's going to keep you laughing all night long.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but you're huge and you're loud. It's like sleeping with Rush Limbaugh.
Modern Family. All new Wednesday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
A teacher in South Africa may not be getting a gold star for safety. Melanie Minnie is a nursery school teacher. This is what happened when she tried to take 19 of her little students on a class trip to a local burger joint. She packed all of them into her hatchback. A concerned onlooker reported her to the police, and yes, she was pulled over. She was fined around $175. I'm sure those parents weren't very happy to hear about that. All right, David.
Tomorrow looks good. Sunshine. It'll be a little warmer. Also, I think windy at times, up into the 80s. Quick chance of a thunderstorm late tomorrow night as the front comes through, and then another nice stretch of fall weather.
Like that weekend. All right, David, thank you so much. At 16 WAPT Live at 5. World News with Diane Sawyer's next. We'll see you again at the top of the hour.
The new 16 WAPT News app. More news, more weather, and still absolutely free. Search WAPT and get connected. Download it now.
The ideas are flowing on the new Toyota Camry. For comfort, safety, performance on hundreds of improvements that make it the best Camry we've ever made. Now, the 2012 Camry XLE has an MSRP even lower than last year. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on the new 2012 Camry with a total savings of over $2,800. At your local Toyota dealer.
Man, these Sonic flat mounts are really bringing me and my taste buds closer together.
Oh, that's nice. You guys are close.
It's like we're not even taste buds. We're taste bros.
Oh, okay.
It's like we all went through some real cool nature experience together, but things didn't get weird.
Is the point of this that I'm not in on it?
You make your own relationships. You seek out your own peer group, man. I found mine.
A barbecue feast in the palm of your hand. New Hickory Flat Melt Sandwiches. And save room for creamy cheesecake bites. This is how you Sonic.
Wheel of Fortune, tonight at 6:30 on 16 WAPT, the one to watch.
This is World News. Tonight, the rematch, the big town hall debate. Will an energized President Obama go on the offensive?
I feel fabulous. Look at this beautiful day.
And what is Governor